LPW senior official, Judge Ben Oven.
Ben!
Making their way to the ring first.
It is LPW and Clandestine Wrestling Society Sweet 16, prequel number 16. And tonight we have the second ever tournament for Salvation. We're going to crown a new champion of Salvation. My name is Big Bad Boris. Of course, to my immediate right, as always, Dash and Dash. We're going to crown a new champ tonight.
4 guarantees in life: death, taxes, tearing from accounting, and we're going to have a new champion tonight.
So there are 4 singles matches in the tournament. The winner of those 4 matches will face off in a 4-way, and the winner of that's going to walk out with the gold. Starting off, of course, Clandestine Society member and former champion.
Making their way to the ring, representing the Clandestine Society. Hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing at 185 pounds, one half of your tag team champions, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe.
The first ever champion of Salvation, Stephen Crowe, going to go one-on-one with the wily one, Jared Rogers, in our opening matchup.
Former champion, inaugural champion, the first ever to carry that belt that we will see handed out again tonight.
Of course, last month, Mars the Specialist
And his opponent.
made the deal with the Devil, surrendering that championship, inserting himself in the main event tomorrow night at LPW 28. It will be Lumberjack Larry Woods defending the LPW Grand Championship against both Jack Pride and Mars the Specialist. I can't wait for that. And what an opportunity for young Jared Rogers to get right in the thick of things with a championship win. That deal with the Devil always looming when you hold that belt.
Young Jared Rogers, the wily veteran. Big opportunity for sure.
To Alberta, weighing at 195 pounds, he is Jared Rogers.
And I feel like we talk about a lot the situation with the shoulder of Jared Rogers, but I mean, it's worth talking about. It's hampered him for a good part of this year. Recently tag teaming with Michael Allen, Richard Clark to some semblance of success, but right now it's all about singles action as we open up the tournament. Where's the bell? Where's the bell?
It's kind of in the heavens. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
It's a secret.
I saw it up there. I just want to make sure it's going to ring. I'm nervous now.
It's not our responsibility
Okay, I'm going to
anymore.
wait. I'm going to wait. Let's listen. Oh, I heard the bell from the heavens. We are ready to rock and roll another Thursday night. This is what it's all about. Disrespect. Not that I'm shocked or surprised.
That's kind of the way Steven rolls. Also, perhaps best dressed man in LPW. It's also how he rolls.
Absolutely. So the 4 matches we will see tonight in this mini tournament. Of course, Stephen Crowe, Jared Rogers in the ring right now. Reed Matthews going to go one-on-one with Zoe Sager. That is more than interesting. Wolfboy Will Mantla and Kyle Shaw, the Canadian Goose, going to go one-on-one. And the 4th match, Michael Richard Blaze and Taryn from Accounting. So it's all, with the exception of this match, it's all friends or teammates, and it's a very, very interesting draw.
Yeah, random draw. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you pull the balls out of the bingo tumbler or whatever it is there, but, you know, this one has a little animosity, and maybe we'll see some handshakes in the next 3 matches, but maybe we won't.
You ever pull your balls out of the bingo tumbler?
Only when the title's on the line, Boris.
Fair enough. Top wrist lock. Stephen Crowe able to go behind, and it's Thursday night, baby. Let's go.
Here's your sign.
Side headlock taken by Jared Rogers. Center of the ring, Stephen Crowe looking to maybe turn that into a top wrist lock, able to go behind into the hammerlock. Of course, a non-tournament match and a big tune-up for tomorrow night. T.Y. Jackson, big scramble title defense tomorrow night, going to go one-on-one with the aforementioned Mars the Specialist before his big title match tomorrow. Nice snapmare from Stephen Crowe, going to lock on that chin lock, referee in position.
And that's not the only title match tomorrow.
All kinds of titles on the line, tag team titles on the line. They got it in tough tomorrow. The Clandestine Society against El Assassino and Dean Richter. Judas Icarus back in LPW tomorrow night too against Michael Richard Blaze. That's a main event in any building in North America, and I'm not just hyperboleing, if that's a word. I mean that stuff.
I don't think it's a word.
Jared Rogers controlling the left arm of Stephen Crowe, grinding him down to the canvas.
Oh, and Ada forearm to the chin for it.
That is one way to break a hold.
Pretty effective if you ask me.
Fired. Oh, reversal from Jared Rogers, dropping down.
Oh,
Got caught in that leapfrog, driven down, spinebuster style, matchbook cover.
tried for the leapfrog and just got pounded into the mat for it.
Raining down rights. Rogers trying to cover up, but that's the mean streak that's been instilled in Stephen Crowe from the Clandestine Society. Remember when he danced his way into our hearts? I feel like that was a lifetime ago.
I mean, he's still dancing in my heart. Right beside the sugar plums. Dancing in my head. I'm not sure I was going with that. Call the match, Boris.
Irish whip from Stephen Crowe. Hip lock takeover, landing on his feet. Monkey flip.
Oh!
Sends Crowe across the ring, up to his feet. Jared Rogers.
Right on his moneymaker.
Springing off that middle rope with the arm drag. Nicely done. Charging in the corner with that elbow. Reversing that Irish whip into the buckle goes Rogers. Crowe charging in, up and over, landing on the apron.
Waiting for him. Oh, waiting for him again. Well telegraphed by Rogers in both instances. Oh, and he ate a pair of knees.
Beautifully done. Gonna go for the cover. Now, I don't want to read into something that's not there, but I believe Rogers potentially favoring that right arm. I don't want to talk about something that's not there, but
well, I mean, it looked like he even getting up just now, pushing off of it. Yeah, you can see he's shaking it out, Boris. I don't think you're stirring the pot.
My spider sense is tingling, as they say.
Almost like you've been here before. You don't become a PWA Hall of Famer by not seeing shit.
Oh, he got caught up in those ropes. Tried to go for the spring again. Crowe not falling for it a second time. Hanging up Rogers in that rope and using those knees, driving into the sternum repeatedly. Almost having to be physically restrained by the official.
No, I don't think there's much almost about it. That's the second time that Judge Ben Oman has had to physically get involved to separate Stephen Crowe on a 5 count.
Leaping knee strike, caught him in the temple. Gonna go rolling into the ring away from the ropes for the cover.
Skirting the line of a disqualification, if you will.
Stephen Crowe again clubbing away on the back of the neck of young Jared Rogers.
And that'll have its effect on the shoulder, too. I mean, I learned a song when I was a kid. The shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone. Sing along at home. Yeah, you can really see him favoring that shoulder, Boris. He's
Irish whip again, hard back elbow, sends Rogers down to the canvas.
He's got it recoiled almost, right? Like he's trying not to extend or over-rotate, and it's affecting his mobility.
But, I mean, look at the fight in the kid.
Wow.
He's going to make a game of it regardless.
I mean, month after month, we've already learned that about Jared Rogers. There's no doubt that he's got nothing but fight. I mean, he wouldn't be in the ring month after month with that injury if he didn't.
And title matches aren't handed out like free bowls of soup here at LPW.
Yeah, you don't just walk up and get free potato skins.
What's got to be going through the mind of Mars, the Specialist? Big match with T.Y. Jackson tonight, but huge title opportunity. Got to try to focus on Lumberjack Larry, but also Jack Pride, and there's bad blood there to say the least.
And again, I think maybe that shoulder play and then not getting the full effect of those elbows.
Rolling him up, trying to get all the weight on there. Crowe able to escape.
Need a foot to the solar plexus, or 2 or 3.
Able to duck that clothesline.
Oh,
Trying for the backdrop driver. Rogers trying to fight it as best he can.
not using his counterbalance and center of gravity to get himself out of that one. Turnaround, fair play.
Nice
Got it.
suplex, snapped him over.
That's why he's the wily veteran, Boris.
Stephen Crowe favoring us back. Rogers trying to get back to a vertical base. Opening round matchup here. In the tournament for salvation. Nice back elbow from Rogers.
Got all of that one.
And a lot of this offense is coming off that right arm. It's got to be just screaming in pain.
He might as well use his feet, and he's good at it. It's effective.
Tornado DDT spiking the head of Stephen Crowe. Going for the cover.
Showing a ton of resilience here, fighting through that pain and still being able to pull these moves off effectively. He's got Stephen Crowe in a bad way.
You could hear the sound of the skull of Stephen Crowe hitting the canvas.
Needs to follow up on it. Try.
Sorry, Crowe spinning out. Back heel trip.
Oh, wow.
Count your teeth, Jared Rogers.
Well, there's two of them on the stage while you're doing it.
Stephen Crowe scaling all the way up to the top rope.
Going high risk. This is the type of move he's going to need to put Jared away tonight.
Blowing kisses to the ringside fans. Moonsault, but nothing but canvas for Stephen Crowe. And this is the opportunity Rogers needs to try to put an end to this matchup.
Yeah, there's an opening. He's got to find it and go through.
But you got to think, if he's successful, he's got one more to go to win that title.
Oh, one arm neck breaker, and he got 2 9/10. You got to think, Boris, he has 2 full good arms there, and this match is over.
Got to keep the foot on the gas.
Yep, he's got to keep it up. Stephen Crowe is way too resilient, way too athletic, way too well trained to begin.
Rogers up on that middle turnbuckle, waiting for Crowe to get in position. Crowe charging in, up and over, rolling through. Rolling him up, shoulders down.
Oh.
Kicked out barely in time. Big pump kick to the face.
I mean, every time Jared Rogers finds some momentum in this match, he also finds himself with a foot in the mouth.
Twisting fisherman's neck
That's
breaker.
it. That
Going
might have been
for
it.
the cover.
Yeah.
And Stephen Crowe wins the opening round matchup over Jared Rogers.
Advancing to the final of the tournament for salvation, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe.
Give Jared Rogers some credit. He fought through it, almost pulled it off. Would have been a hell of a victory and a bit of an upset, fair to say, but Stephen Crowe comes through.
Stephen Crowe going to move on to that 4-way final.
Oh, baby, I just won.
To becoming a 2-time champion of salvation.